The woman was shocked to discover she had laid a golden egg. Even the doctors thought she was a monster, and fled in panic. But just then, the man snapped his fingers, and the entire space and time fell silent. The golden egg flew straight into his hand. But no one knew. The man was actually a snake spirit from the heavenly realm. An out-of-control cultivation had accidentally dragged in a delivery girl, and their fates became entwined from that moment on. To keep her from knowing she had spent a night with a snake and laid a snake egg, he had to erase all her memories. He thought they would never cross paths again. But 5 years later, the egg finally hatched into a little boy, who had already learned many spells under the man's guidance, and was about to take human form for the first time, a transformation he had to complete entirely on his own. Even so, the little boy was incredibly excited. Then with a flash of golden light, the former little snake turned into a lively 5-year-old boy. But his biggest wish was to find a mother, to make up for the love he had never known. Even though the man strictly forbade him from going to the mortal world, the boy secretly slipped down anyway. The vibrant streets instantly fascinated him, and the sweet aroma of candied hawthorns was too tempting to resist. He took a big bite, then turned to walk away, unaware that he had to pay for it. The vendor got angry and tried to stop him, but in the next second he was sent flying by the boy. Now furious, the vendor moved in to teach the kid a lesson, but a woman passing by stepped in to stop him. The moment the boy saw her, his eyes lit up. He swore to himself that she would be his mother no matter what. The woman handed him the candied hawthorn and some change, only to hear him call her mom. That one word suddenly stirred her lost memories, but she didn't take it seriously, thinking he was just a lost child. So she gave him her phone number and told him to find her if he couldn't locate his family, then turned around to continue delivering food. But right after she left, the man appeared, froze time, and dragged the disobedient boy back to the mountain. But the boy had made up his mind, and secretly called the number. He claimed he was kidnapped and taken to a ruined temple in the mountains. The woman was terrified, and rushed to the location, only to feel an eerie sense of familiarity. As soon as she opened the door, her eyes met the man's. The atmosphere was instantly tense. The boy quickly introduced the man, saying he was 6 feet tall and decent looking. If she married him, she'd get $1 billion dowry, plus 10 bricks of pure gold. The woman thought he was joking. Just then, a call came in from her school, saying she would lose her diploma if she didn't pay the remaining tuition. The boy immediately backed her up, threatening the man to marry her or lose all his powers. With no other choice, the man reluctantly agreed, but the woman flipped the script, and said she'd only consider it if he gave her $100,000 dowry. This made the man think she was money hungry, but in the next second, the boy threw $100 grand into her hands, and even handed over a household registration book, directly pushing the two to register their marriage. Still doubting her intentions, the man confessed he was just a low-level assistant. But once the three returned home, the boy insisted that a true family should have no secrets. Just as he was about to reveal his true form, he saw the woman stomp a cockroach to death. She immediately said she was terrified of snakes. Father and son panicked, then saw a jar of snake wine in the house, and quickly agreed to keep their identity hidden. But after she got home, the woman turned the $100 grand into an IOU, promising to repay every cent. Only then did the man realize he had misjudged her. The woman finally got her diploma.